I hope you're well and having a good day, no matter where you are in the world. So I feel like every time I do a video, it's raining here in Melbourne. It is the middle of winter and it is icy cold here today. So I'm Miranda. I'm the founder of Marketing for Health Practitioners. So I just thought I'd do this video today. I was just speaking to a client earlier this morning. And she was just talking about her fear and how uncomfortable she was feeling about marketing. So she is based over in Philadelphia, and she's a psychologist, and she's just in the early days of setting up her own private practice, which is a massive step, setting up your own business. So it comes with a lot more responsibility and, obviously having to wear a lot more hats and suddenly having to be across all aspects of the business, one of those being marketing. And a lot of practitioners can still feel quite uneasy about the idea of marketing and, just thinking it feels a bit icky and gross and a bit salesy and, do I really need to do it? Can I just grow without having to do it? And the answer is not really. So marketing really does provide that tool for you to enable your practice to grow. But my job as a marketing coach when I work with practitioners is to really ease that uncomfortability. Uncomfortability, is that a word? Ease that worry around marketing and that feeling that it's salesy and cheap and concerns about is it ethical and does it breach healthcare advertising guidelines and those sort of things. And what I always tell my clients is that to change the narrative in your head around what marketing means to you, we just need to start thinking about it a little bit differently. And no matter what you're thinking about, what area you're thinking about, what industry you're thinking about, people can always do something in the wrong way. So there are marketers who do, what we would call unethical marketing. But when we're thinking about ethical marketing, it's really what I call value-based marketing. And when we think more about healthcare and as you as a practice owner, it's really adding that value before that person becomes a client or patient, during that time that they're seeing you, and then also afterwards as well. And so that way, when we think about that value-based marketing approach, what does that actually mean? Well, when we think about what we're trying to do, the role of marketing is actually just to let more people know about you. So to grow your practice, you obviously need people to know about you. They need to know what you do and why you do it and why you care so much about what you do and your expertise and what issues you can help with and whether they think that you can help with their particular issues. And then providing a process where someone can come to you so that, through your website and booking an appointment, then having an amazing experience with you. And then even afterwards for you to be able to provide that extra value through newsletters and your website and social media and things like that. So I always say to a practitioner that if you're amazing at what you do, which, all my clients are amazing at what they do, not only have they become, experts in their area of health, and I tend to work predominantly with psychologists, not on purpose, but I just think often we're a good fit with my approach to marketing. Then if you're providing an amazing service, then we need to let people know about it, because by letting people know about it, then more people will get the help that they need. And so not only obviously, a lot of people struggle with their emotional health, or their loved ones struggle with emotional health. They need to know that you're available. They need to know when to seek help, what to do in their own life. They need to know when to take that next step and ask for expert help. They need to know how to book an appointment if they decide you're the right health practitioner for them. And then you can give them an amazing experience and have a really positive impact on your life. And that is marketing really in its simplest form when we think about healthcare. And I know there's different approaches to marketing in healthcare, and I know I do see them myself. Agencies or other marketing coaches that sort of their approach, I guess, is a little bit different in terms of suggesting that you provide lots of discounts to get people in. You try and package up, sort of provide them packages or programs, so they get a discount if they buy 10 sessions in one go. But I personally don't like that approach, and I don't think you need to do that, because my approach is always the no pressure. Let's let people know who you are. We can let them know what you do, how you might be able to help, how to take that next step if they feel that you're the right health practitioner for them. And then once you're seeing them as a patient, you don't need to try and lock them into, say, 10 sessions, because all you need to do is go, right, this is what I think we need to do. I understand that your outcome is X. I think we probably need to do X, Y, and Z to get there. It typically takes, 6 to 10 sessions. That's typically what I see people for, but no pressure. It's totally up to you. And by providing an amazing experience, by providing that no pressure, it's totally up to you if you come back, then by creating that trust and confidence and building that relationship with those people, they will keep coming back. And obviously you should only be seeing someone for as long as they need your help anyway. So I really don't think that you need to do that create that urgency that you need to book now and get a discount, and you need to book in 10 sessions at once. It's certainly not my approach to marketing. It's certainly, I don't believe, what you need to do to grow. And I have been doing this for a long time with large corporate healthcare organizations, and over the last 4 years focused on working with practice owners who have literally just opened the doors or earlier on in running their own practice. And, we have got results time and time again, only ever using that value-based marketing approach. Twisting up my words today. So this video's gone on a bit longer than I anticipated. But I just thought, just after that conversation with my client this morning, I just felt that there's probably a lot of you in the group also feeling a bit uneasy about marketing. And so hopefully through this video, and hopefully through my other videos, that we start to help you, I guess, understand what marketing means in terms of healthcare. And it can be ethical, and it doesn't need to be a bit icky and gross, because it's actually all about helping people get the right